Hello, children of the universe. This is your old pal, Steve Poltz. I'm sitting here in limbo, in Nashville, Tennessee. I've been holed up for a few months like a fugitive on the lam. I've been taking long walks and baking beautiful loaves of bread. My life has taken a complete 180. As some of you know, I've spent most of my life on the road, navigating airport delays and renting cars and taking trains and subways and buses. I've slept on dingy floors and backstage lounges and even the club's stages. People's couches. I've eaten strange meals with even stranger zombies, and I've played laundromats, taverns, folks' living rooms, and dirty, divey, dicey punk rock bars. Man, I've been lucky enough to even play the Gorge in beautiful Washington and Red Rocks in lovely Colorado. I've played weddings and funerals, folk alliances, and cruise ships. Cruise ships! I've been from Sydney, Australia to North Sydney, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. I've driven from Tijuana all the way to Prince Edward Island. I've played remote festivals in Bonavista, Vista, Newfoundland, and crazy barbecues in Tasmania. I've driven on the left side of the road, the right side of the road, and straight down the middle. I've had bottles thrown at me and chicken wings. I even had a stroke on stage and went blind and ended up in the hospital. When I came out of the stroke, that's when I discovered the Grateful Dead. It all made sense to me. It took a stroke to get me into the Grateful Dead. I've even had someone throw a prosthetic breast at my head. It hit me right in the head at a festival in front of 4,000 people. And then I said, "Who threw their breast at me?" And an Aussie woman with a thick Australian accent said, "It's mine, mate. I survived fucking breast cancer. Will you sign my tit and toss it back to me?" This really happened at the Port Fairy Folk Festival, 100 miles outside of Melbourne, Australia. Festivals are great because people keep returning and bringing friends. Communities are strengthened. I've played many a High Sierra music festival, and this summer of 2020 is feeling a little empty. There's a vacancy in my heart for my High Sierra family, a burning and a yearning for that High Sierra connection. The butterflies I feel when I start to get near Quincy, California, and I start seeing various types of tie-dyed freaks with tattoos and piercings and dreadlocks and RVs and beautiful little hippie kids and the scent of patchouli and the ghost of Jerry everywhere. A feeling of love and community, a sense of purpose, and a feeling of transcendence. Old friends and new friends and free hugs. Yeah, lots of free hugs. Man, I remember Chef Larry and his wide smile, his warm embrace. I miss Chef Larry and the crew of Rue. I honor Chef's memory. He drove me to my various gigs at High Sierra inside the campground, always willing to help at whatever hour. It could be the late night troubadour session. It didn't matter. Man, I wouldn't have even met these people if it weren't for Fritzy McGitsy. Fritz owned the Connecticut Yankee in San Francisco, and I played his club, and he said, "You got to meet my friend, Dave Margulies. You need to come play High Sierra." I was like, "What's High Sierra?" Then I met Dave Margulies. He said, "You got to play here." I met him in a crowded room at Folk Alliance. Then I met Roy Carter. I even sat at Roy's desk. I hugged Rebecca. I've played every stage at that festival. Oh, man, there's been some good memories. I remember one time ALO played one of those late-night shows, and they did the whole Steve Miller record, Fly Like an Eagle. Wow. It just gave me goosebumps to my soul. 3 a.m., packed, everybody moving. I can't help but reminisce about the time I parked my VW Eurovan right next to the kickball field because I thought it looked nice and shady. Little did I know I'd be woken up 2 hours later at 6 a.m. by a bunch of naked kickballers. So I thought, why not join in? This looks like a great idea. And that's what High Sierra is, a great idea. Lots of great ideas colliding into each other and interconnecting and forming a beautiful tapestry. Man, we didn't even know what social distancing was a year ago. We didn't know the name of George Floyd. We didn't know a lot of things. And we're always learning and moving and growing. Nothing stays the same. So here we are, gathered together in memory, and we're still making new memories. All we really know is that God is love, and love is God. Whatever God even is. We all have our own ideas, and that's what makes life so imperfectly perfect. Love is all we truly have. It's all we've ever had. I sometimes forget to surrender to it, to collapse into it, and fall down and completely let go. Try it with me. Open your minds and let it surround you. All we really have is this moment, right now. Smile. I see you smiling. I feel your smiles, and I raise you 2. I feel your love, and I raise you 3. Yeah, most of all, I'm sending you my love. Our love is all-powerful, and it's ricocheting across the pirate radio waves with a direct target to your heart. Bullseye, let it in. Open the gates and let love in. It's traveling through your veins and filling your body with nourishment. So why don't you sit back and pop open your favorite beverage. Enjoy your special herb and just be. Be with us. And when the time is right, we'll be together again. I know we will. Someday we'll be together. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I promise you we will, because we've got to have hope. We have to. And I really hope I see you guys again. Thanks so much for listening. And thank you to the High Sierra Music Festival and all the memories. Peace be with you, and also with you. Here's a song I wrote with my friend Anthony DaCosta. It's called Stardust and Satellites.